Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back. Come on in. The Bible Bistro is open for business. Today we're looking at Psalm 9. We're going to look at verses 7 and 8. And this is Daily Dose Radio, your home for organic Bible study. So we're looking at Psalm 9, verses 7 and 8 today. Now, yesterday we saw that 5 and 6 remind us a great deal of Revelation chapter 20. This throne that is mentioned, boy, it just keeps coming up, doesn't it? He will sit upon the throne judging righteously. And then you'll notice 5 and 6 deals with that enemy. Oh, enemy, your desolations have come to a ruinous finale. And then we have today in 7 and 8 something more about that throne. Let's just go ahead and read those. But the Lord will abide forever. His throne is established for judgment. So will he judge the world in righteousness and the peoples in uprightness. Now that's verses 7 and 8. The Lord will abide forever. Now notice how this is set in contrast with what we had there in verse 6. In verse 6, the enemy comes to a ruinous finale or a ruinous finish. The cities, they're forgotten, the ones that the enemy has destroyed. But the Lord, he abides forever. So his memory is always alive. As a matter of fact, he is always alive. He never fades. He never goes away. He abides forever. That's always in contrast to those who are opposed to him. Those who are opposed to him are always temporary. They never last, but the Lord always lasts. He abides forever. His throne is established. I think sometimes we skip over that word established too quickly because the throne established means that he has founded it for an eternity. It's not established for a little while. Of course, who builds a building thinking that one day this building will fall down and won't be here any longer? Right now, I'm sitting inside of a building, and I never think to myself, I wonder about the foundations. I wonder if this building is solid, if it's going to stay. Because I know one day it won't be here any longer. But the Lord's foundations, they're always staying. They last forever because it's built upon his own intention, strength, and ability, not on mine or some man's. So the Lord abides forever. His throne is established for judgment. Now, we come back to the throne again. We had the throne there in verse 4. You sit upon the throne judging righteously. We saw shadows of Revelation chapter 20, and here I think we see shadows of Revelation chapters 21 and 22. The throne is established for judgment, and this is after what happened in the events of Revelation 20, when all the wicked are judged. So now we come to Revelation chapter 21, and what do we have? Another throne scene. And the book of Revelation is nicely divided by the throne scenes. If you just read through the book of Revelation, the Apocalypse of John, and you pay attention to the throne scenes that he produces, they all come to a climax in 20, 21, and 22. Because we have the throne occurring in all three chapters as Revelation ends, because all of this confluence of history, the acts of men, come to a conclusion at the throne, and from the throne there is a new heaven and a new earth that emerges, and what's central to the new heavens and the new earth is the throne of God, and that's what we have here. He will judge the world in righteousness and the peoples in uprightness. So we see the nations, the kings, coming to the New Jerusalem where the throne of God sits, and there he's judging those nations. So in the future, the judgment of God will be around and about that throne. Judging the world in righteousness and the peoples in uprightness is something that we have to look forward to. Of course, the great white throne is a terrible event. We're not going to look forward to that because so many there will be lost and punished for an eternity. But there is a throne event that we look forward to, and that is the righteous judging of the world, and that is the time when all nations are going to come to him. So join me tomorrow. We're going to look at verses 9 and 10, which conclude this part of Psalm 9 on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.